Taiwan is bursting with heaps of fun places to explore. Join me, Amber Hatfield, as I hit up travel hotspots, soak up some culture, and hunt down hidden gems. Let's go! Hello and welcome back to Let's Go. I'm your host, Amber Hatfield, and today I'm joined by Amy.
Hey, it's me again.
Yeah, Amy came on the show, like a year ago? More than a year ago.
Probably.
Yeah, right in the beginning of the show, and you talked about running marathons with me.
Yes.
So today we've got Amy back for another episode, and she's also talking about something else that's fitness related.
It's my pleasure to be here.
Yeah, thank you for coming. So today we're going to talk about a fitness event which has become really popular recently, which is called Hyrox.
Yes.
And Amy has participated in a couple of them already. So Amy, why don't you kind of just tell me first about what Hyrox is?
Hyrox basically is a fitness competition that combines running and 8 different workouts. So it's more like a hybrid model, like it's about your strength, but also about your endurance. A lot of people would confuse it with CrossFit. But for me, Hyrox is easier to start with because CrossFit often involves a more technical and lots of movement at the same time. And, people get injured quite easily.
Yeah.
But Hyrox, basically, all you have to do is run a lot and some workouts. It's fun, especially if you enjoy high intensity workout.
So Hyrox is kind of become like a bit of a craze, and it's almost, I guess it's similar to CrossFit in that they run competitions or events like in many different cities around the world. So you did your first one in Taipei.
Yes.
And so can you tell me about that?
So basically Hyrox, there are 8 stations, right? But in between stations, you gotta run 1 kilometer. So in total, it's 8 kilometers plus 8 stations. But for Hyrox, it says on the official website, it's a race for everyone. So they have singles. Which means you have to do it all by yourself. Also have the doubles. That's what I do the first time with my best friend Sarah. We did the women's doubles. And then they also have the relay. So for the relay, you have 4 participants. It's easier because each one of you will be only doing 2 stations and run 2 kilometers.
Yeah, it's more like for fun, I guess.
For fun stuff. Yeah.
And then they also have a competitive
yes,
level?
they also have the pro. The difference is about the weights. For example, we have sled push, sled pull, and the farmer's carry and lunges. For the pro, that means the weight's heavier. Which is crazy. So you can decide which one you want to participate. You can start with the relay. So that's often I warn people because it's really addictive. I'm addicted to it. So you started with the doubles and then you want to do singles. Probably next year I want to do singles pro, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so I kind of want to ask you about how the event was just in Taipei, because this was the first time maybe that Hyrox has had an event in Taipei.
Yes.
How was the event itself?
Well, it was great. It was in Nangang Exhibition Center. And I was surprised to see actually there are a lot of participants from Korea, Singapore, Hong Kong, a lot of foreigners. So it was such a great event. Everyone was so excited because this is the first time in Taiwan. And I got to meet the celebrity from Physical 100 from South Korea.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I forgot his name though, but he's on the season 2, I think. I took a picture with him because everyone is taking pictures with him. Yeah, so that was a really exciting event for me. Overall experience was great, except that because this is the first time we had it here in Taiwan, obviously there are certain things I think they can improve. For example, how they organize the course for the participant to run, right?
Okay.
And since it's a whole day event, so people will come and go to that venue. So there are gates where people can just walk. But in Taiwan, they don't have people to regulate the traffic. So sometimes when I'm the runner, I am in the game, but there will be people just walking there. So they're kind of blocking the way, which is quite different from the experience I had in Hong Kong, because the second time I did Hyrox was in Hong Kong. And there are people with regulating the traffic here. So it's very well organized.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. What made you participate in Hyrox? What was the motivation for it?
If people listen to the previous one, you know how much I love fitness, working out, stuff like that. So I always been a person who's really into fitness. And the first time I heard about Hyrox, It's from my best friend, Sarah. And I even like not knowing what Hyrox is, I was like, oh yeah, let's do that. So that's how I get into it. So we just hope that we can just finish the race. That's the
only goal.
The only goal, yeah. Because we actually went to a course for Hyrox. And the first time we had a course, we was like, oh, we are going to die. Like, I can't imagine how we are going to finish within an hour or something. Because we look into people's time, and some people can finish it within an hour. So I was like, oh, how do they do that? I cannot even imagine if I can survive. So in the beginning, we just wanted to like participate, have this like fun memory together. In order to train for Hyrox, you got to find a gym that has more like open space for different like stations like sled push and sled pull, which is something I think is hard to find in commercial gym.
Yeah.
So that's why we actually pay to go to classes.
Okay.
Yeah, we went to a CrossFit gym in Nangang, Hong Tai. Shout out to Hong Tai. We had a weekly like training there, where we strengthen our different groups of muscle, but also we do a lot of running to increase the cardio performance. And then 2 months after training, we realized we need to really improve a lot of running. So actually,
running's like the hardest part, right?
It is the hardest. So if you break down, 1 kilometer run is easy. And then we have, for example, the first station would be like a skier. So for skier, you do 1,000 meter, which is not difficult. But when you put them together, that's exhausting. So we try to train more like, okay, we go running and then we didn't stop. And basically, I wanted my body to get used to this kind of the level of intensity. If you're thinking about doing Hyrox, this is the advice from me. Like, at least to do like 50% of it, increasing to 60%, 80%, and then do like stimulation, because you wanted to like know how your body will react or how your body will feel when you are under such like, I think it's a great like intensity.
Yeah.
Right.
And so for the first one, you didn't really have any kind of specific goal. So when you finished it, you were just happy to have finished it.
Yes. We finished, I think the time is 1 hour and 55 minutes or something, which we are like okay with it because we're just happy that we made it. And by the way, for the doubles, you and your partner will have to run together the entire. But for the workout, you can just take turns. Let's say if I'm tired after 200 meters of skier, your partner can take over, or you can stop whenever, and then your partner will like continue. And I like that because at that time, like you got someone to cheer for you, right? You will cheer for your partner. It's like, you got this, Amy, you got this. Let's keep going. But for the running, I feel like it's kind of pity because like Sarah and I, we didn't train a lot for running, so we walked too much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we walk a lot, and which is the why we wasted like kind of a lot of time on the running.
Yeah. And so you finished that, you felt good about it, it was for fun, and then you decided to do another one as a singles by yourself. But that one was not in Taiwan.
It's not in Taiwan. It's in Hong Kong. Yeah. I think it's, I feel like after that, I think me and Sarah was like, yes, we're going to do it again next year in Taiwan, and we're going to get a better time. We like make a deal. After that, Hyrox Taiwan, I think they're trying to promote it. I think the first time there are only like 200 participants from Taiwan and 800 around the world. So it's not as popular. When I talked to my friends about it, they were like, what is Hyrox? Like,
right.
No one knows. Like, I think they're trying to promote it. So I think they give out like free tickets to Hong Kong. Like if you sign up for it, you can have a chance to win the tickets. So I signed up for it. I said like, okay, if I get a free tickets, I'm going to do the one in Hong Kong. But basically anyone like I know who signed up for it, they got free tickets. Because I think they're trying
tickets.
The flight tickets is free. Yeah.
So you just had to pay to enter the competition.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
I think that's kind of like fun thing. So that's why I signed up for my second Hyrox Hong Kong. And yeah, I was like, I already did doubles. I think maybe I should try because I know like how it's going to feel. I just need to work on my running and I should be fine. Because looking back, I feel like 80% of the time you're just running. Yeah. Because for the workout station, it's not that bad, actually. Yeah.
And was that the first time that you went abroad for like a fitness event?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, it is. So it was fun and interesting because I've been to Hong Kong a couple of times, and it didn't occur to me like one day I would go back to the city again and to just join a competition. So it was exciting. So knowing that I'm flying there to participate in the race, I turned harder.
Right. Yeah.
Because after Hyrox, I had the first experience and I know where I can improve. And I also get more competitive in a way. Yeah, I also go back to Home Thai. I go to the weekly training with the coach Adam, and also I think also because the community there. So a lot of people did the Hyrox in Taiwan. They also signed up for the Hyrox Hong Kong. So we train together. It's a good community. People are very supportive, and they're also quite like competitive, but it's like a good competitive vibe.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy going training with them, and I also do extra running. I do extra running at the treadmill. I do some extra running along the riverbank. So yeah, so for this time I feel like I'm more like well prepared.
And did you get a time that you wanted to get when you were competing as the singles in Hong Kong?
Very close. My goal was 1 hour and 30 minutes. I finished it at 1 hour and 39 minutes.
Oh, that's good.
That was not bad.
Yeah.
And also they changed the rules. So originally for the wobble, so FYI for wobbles is the last work. Originally women only need to do 75 wobbles.
So wall ball is where you like squat down and you got
Yes.
this really big medicine ball
Yes.
type thing, and you've got to throw it up at a target and then catch it and squat and
Yes.
throw it up again.
Yeah, that basically is what it is. For women's weight is 4 kilograms.
It sounds not heavy, but when you're doing it so many times, it's heavy.
And after all the running and all the stuff, you do the lunges, you do the burpees. Your body was so lighter. But for the Hong Kong one, they changed the rules to 100. From 75 wobbles to 100 wobbles.
That's a lot.
That's
a lot more.
A lot more. 25 more. And so for this time, I think I wasted a little bit of time on this section. Is usually I'm quite confident about wobbles because for the training, I did 6 kilograms. Yeah. Because that's what we did at Home Thai. Because the coach would be like, okay, now like you feel so like hard to do it with 6 kilograms. But when you are in a real actual Hyrox, 4 kilograms will be nothing.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah. But they're so strict about the squatting because according to the rules, you're supposed to squat like lower than your knee for maybe like some reps. I didn't do that. So I did a lot of no reps, no count.
Oh.
So I did like extra 15.
Oh, wow.
They're so strict.
Sounds strict.
So
yeah.
if you're going to participate in Hong Kong or other like countries, be really careful about how much you squat down.
So you think like the rules that they had in place in Taiwan were like more lax and more kind of easier than in the other places?
I don't want to say that, but I feel like that's why I got kind of annoyed, kind of interrupt my pace. Yeah, I was like, oh, like so frustrated actually. It kind of interrupted because originally I wanted to do like 10 at a time and then rest it for 5 seconds and 10 at a time.
Yeah.
But because they have this monitor that's showing you like how many reps you did already. And then they also have the small part that where like no reps. So whenever I saw the no reps, I got, oh, damn it. Like, So I kind of, but
yeah,
so that's a
interrupt your
part,
flow.
that's a part where I need to fix. I have to make sure I squat lower enough. Yeah, so they're really strict about this. Yeah, but I'm still quite happy because for the entire running, I didn't stop.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
well done.
last time we walked basically like once every like 300 meters, I think. So I'm still quite happy about it.
Yeah, well done.
Thank you.
I want to ask you just kind of to finish off about your plan for doing another one, because I know you're signing up for another Hyrox as well,
Yes.
which is also in Taiwan.
Yes.
Can you tell me why you're doing that? Why are you doing that, Amy? And when is it and that kind of stuff?
Right. So they're coming next year in April 12th, I think. They're going to have it here in Taiwan, in Nangang. And, I signed up for it even before I finish like the one in Hong Kong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So my friend, she also did her like goals in Singapore actually in August, which is also a very great experience. So after we both had our goals, we feel much more confident that we can do it again and get a better time. But this time, I think we would, of course, we will continue training on running, and also we know now that which station is the part that we are good at. Maybe we would have a different strategy. Yeah, for that.
Okay.
So we probably want to aim it. I think we can probably do it within an hour and I don't know, maybe 20 minutes. I don't know. We will see.
Yeah. Well, good luck.
Yeah.
Do you think you would travel to any other places to do it, or is it just kind of places around Taiwan? Do you think you would ever travel further away to participate in this competition?
I mean, outside Asia?
Yeah.
Outside Asia, I'm not. I mean, if I have a chance, for sure, because I know originally it's from Europe, like from Germany. So if I have a chance to fly there, yeah, I want to experience it, like how it is in different countries. Because the one in Hong Kong, it's more. I think they have it like a couple years. So they're much more experienced. So there are many more vendors. I remember the one after that, me and my friends, we had this ice water, like ice bath, where they put like super cold. It's only 6 degrees Celsius. Completely bathe in that water, but it feels good. It feels good after. It is cold, but it really helps my muscle to recover. They have so many cool like stations outside the venue, which is good. Like in Taiwan, I feel like it's smaller, so you don't have things to do other than just watching people or participate in the race.
Yeah.
So in Hong Kong, there are so many stations, so many promotions. You can even play pickleball there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So maybe this next one in Taiwan will also have more things. They probably learned from it a little bit. They might. Up their game a little bit.
We shall see. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you for telling me all about Hyrox.
Sure.
And I hope you come back again soon.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Amy.
Thank you.
That's all for this week's episode of Let's Go. I hope you enjoyed hearing from Amy about Hyrox and Hyrox training. Maybe you're a little bit more inspired to go try out something fitness related in the new year. And I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in another one next week. Bye for now.